Well, here's a couple of stories you might have missed. Let's begin. Now, it seems certain government departments or organisations have at least at some point been milking the whole work from home situation more than a cow who's just been given birth. So maybe, just maybe, if someone either was paying a bit more attention to their job rather than presumably watching Netflix, or maybe some sort of automatic checks were put in place, then surely something like this probably wouldn't have actually happened. In the first place it is, because as the Sun reports, a man has received a V5C form or logbook from the DVLA, but there's just one problem. It appears they've decided to change his name to something, let's say, quite or actually completely racist, which to be honest there's just really no excuse for it. And in fact nowadays I'm guessing he'll probably be entitled to a house or something in compensation too. But either way, receiving something like that through the post, especially from official bodies such as the DVLA, couldn't actually been very nice for him.
Sir, I think I've just made a typo.
The article also says that Marvin Greaves' surname was printed as Black, N-word and the P-word on a logbook which was sent through the post last Wednesday. The gym owner, who doesn't actually have a driving licence or own a vehicle, believes the document is linked to a car that has been stolen and registered under his name. And he says, when I read it, I was traumatised. It's got to be someone who knows me, who knows my address, and I was very stressed and depressed over it. A spokesperson from the DVLA said these malicious and fraudulent applications were made by as an yet unknown third party, and we have removed this information from our records. Hopefully some sort of systems will now be put in place to at least flag up any possible dodgy names for the DVLA to confirm with people in future, because obviously no one should receive anything racist to their skin colour through the post, and that applies to all skin colours, including my own. Now of course you might remember him from his Formula 1 connections, but he's recently got himself into a little bit, actually quite a lot of trouble, and I'm not talking about when he said something about Putin a little while ago, or when he proved that despite being around 91 years old he wasn't actually firing blanks with the birth of his recent child. No, this is actually a lot more serious than that, because it could actually potentially mean that if convicted, I guess there's a chance that he could spend the rest of his life behind bars. Because let's face it, people do quite well to reach his age in the first place nowadays, don't they? Because according to The Sun, he's been charged with fraud for failing to declare around £400 million to the taxman. Obviously, it's important for me to say that everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Well, unless your name is Boris, that is. But anyway, it will be interesting to see just what the verdict will be.
Everyone is innocent until Oh, you said that. I don't care, I still hate the Smug one!
The article also says that Chief Crown Prosecutor Andrew Pentale said that this afternoon a CPS authorised the charge in respect of his failure to declare to the HMRC the evidence of assets held overseas. Simon York, director of HMRC's Fraud Investigation Service, said this follows a complex worldwide criminal investigation by HMRC's Fraud Investigation Service. The criminal charge relates to projected tax liabilities arising from more than £400 million of offshore assets which were concealed from HMRC. And HMRC is on the side of honest taxpayers, and we will take tough action wherever we suspect tax fraud. Our message is clear. No one is beyond our reach. Well, I don't know about you, but that message sounds about as scary as going round my girlfriend's for dinner. And if you don't think that's scary, then wait until you try her cooking. But then again, it's good to hear that the HMRC have their own investigation department, because the police are not only often overworked nowadays, with obviously all the woke crimes they have to investigate, but if they also do the same thing as in this video, then they might not even arrive at all, including in an emergency. Anyway, subscribe for more and I'll see you in the next one.